Over the next 2 days, we'll be visiting 37 co-living or rooming houses out of 73.
Starting all the way from Southeast, Traralgon to Geelong. We're going to cover each and every property.
And you'll be seeing how these properties look from inside, how tastefully we have done their interiors to create an amazing lifestyle of the tenants who will be living there.
We're going to talk about the properties in itself, various different locations, various different combinations. So stick around till the very end for the next 2 days with us.
Hey guys, as promised, we are in Shepparton in front of our property number 1. And as promised to you, we have our CEO of IPG, the brain behind Cashflow Real Estate and Investor Partner Group. We are right in front of a property which is in the lockup stage, and it's a 9-bed or 9-bath, and it's for a client named as David. So I think Moss, you have been in touch with David for long and you're doing really good for him. So can you talk about
Yeah, look, I mean, David, amazing person, lives in Sydney. He first came to us as a referral, bleeding in through cash, a lot of negatively geared properties. And his problem was, cash flow.
Yep.
A lot of apartments, we got rid of the apartments first. He also had an NDIS property in Adelaide that wasn't really performing at all.
Right, well, I remember, sorry to cut you there, but I remember meeting him in Blue Mountains and he was really, really cribbing and whinging about it being a disaster of no tenancy at all.
Yes, I think he built like 3 or 4 rooms there, and he paid like something like $850 or $900 for that property.
Wow.
And was vacant for like 6 months, and I think they've now filled in 1 room. So we did one co-living, which is Warragul, which we would go ahead and check it out. But this one was in Super, which was amazing for him. He's really close to his retirement, the D-Day that I call. And that is the amazing thing, that you have one property in retirement in Super that is generating net cash flow of almost what $40,000-$50,000, and then you have one outside Super that is doing the same thing. So
I'm super excited. I had a word with him, and then completely radically different to the NDIS property, because we have 5 properties in Shepparton. I'll promise we'll be taking you to each of that property, but then there are properties over there which are fully tenanted on an average $320 per week, and that's why Mossy mentioned the net income is around $40,000 because the gross sits around $150K plus.
Yes, 100%. And look, I think the important thing from this perspective is that this is his first 2 investments, and he's going to use the equity to build more property portfolio. Stay tuned with us, guys, because we're going to show you the inside of the house, but we are going to take you through all the 50 properties this time around.
And remember, this is our property number 1.
So let's have a look inside the property. This was a disabled room, and the garage on the left. This is a 9-bedroom, 9-bathroom, still in the lockup stage. Bedroom 1, ensuite, kitchenette. Of course, it's going to look amazing when it's fully furnished. But look at the space.
Amazing.
This is amazing, right? I think our designs have really, really shined out here. When you have entrance, ensuite, road, kitchenette, and then a massive backyard at the back as well. And I think that's what the client is going to love, and what the tenants are going to love as well.
Yeah, I mean, that's the advantage you get with IPG, right? We are full-time architects, continuously working on optimizing the designs, and we've come very far, right? From no garage to double garage to further optimizing it, and like you mentioned, changing the kitchenettes where they are, just keeping the tenants at really on focus at the core, and that's the advantage you get, right? So awesome outcome. When we go to the finished property, I think people will be able to better relate to it, because obviously it's near to the occupancy, but it's at least 2 to 3 months away.
So stick around and let's go to property number 2.